Hello Andro movie clip fans, get ready to embark on a heart-pounding adventure as we dissect the spine-chilling narrative of Remember 2022, a South Korean action masterpiece that will send shivers down your spine. But before we delve into the twisted web of time loops and eerie mysteries, slam that like button, hit subscribe, and brace yourself for a roller coaster of suspense by ringing that notification bell. Because this is a story that will leave you on the edge of your seat. The movie opens with a little girl fleeing from a mysterious man with an axe. The murderer eventually catches the little girl and, presumably, chops her up. A credits sequence consisting of Russian newspapers tells us this little girl was murdered in 1947 and that there was a body search for her remains. Then we see footage of a Russian prisoner being interrogated who says they acted as a substitute for her, becoming her sacrifice. And they disappeared without a trace. Then we see some spooky Russian book that reads, "It repeats the same day forever. It never stops until all body parts are found." Cut to the present day. Asuka Morisaki, played by Kana Hashimoto, is a shy, lonely high school student who feels invisible to her peers. Also, she is seeing creepy visions, like a bunch of bloody hands come out of the creepy well at her school. But she manages to come out of her shell when she is sucked into a time loop with 5 other students. Every day, the 6 teens relive the day July 5th, in which they have a perfectly normal day at school and are then transported to their school's chapel at night, where there is an empty coffin with the imprint of a body. There, they are brutally murdered, one, by a monster they call the Red Person, which looks like a little girl covered in blood. Obviously, this must be the same little girl from the opening of the film. One of the students, Shota Kotaro Daigo, the nerd, quickly deduces that the teens are trapped in a body search and must find all the body parts and return them to the coffin to break the spell. It's gruesome, but the teens do start finding the body parts around the school and, thankfully, the time loop saves their progress. Also, the kids become friends in the process. They even spend a fun day at the beach together, much like the stereotypical beach episode of an anime show. Remember, this is based on a manga. Eventually, every part of the body has been recovered except for the head. The teens decide to search the house where the little girl died in 1947, hoping to find clues as to where the head might be. They find the little girl's doll hidden in the wall, and though they don't see it, the ghost of the little girl appears, too. Then the doll disappears. That night in the chapel, instead of the Red Person, the teens are confronted by a new terrifying monster. It's tall, lanky, and sort of looks like a hairy Gumby. They all die that night, like always, but one of the girls, Ri, is eaten by the monster. When they wake up the next day on July 5th again, things are different. Most notably, Ri is not there. No one outside of the time loop has heard of Ri. The teens determine that, by finding the doll, they woke up this new monster, and if they get eaten by the monster, they will be erased from existence. So, the pressure is on to find that head and break the curse. Asuka tearfully tells her love interest, Takahiro, that she is going to forget him if they succeed. Takahiro gives Asuka his tie clip and promises that he will find his way back to her. Asuka shares her theory that the little girl's head is hidden inside the head of the new monster. She's right. The teens cut open the monster and out falls the head. Everyone but Asuka is eaten that night, but thankfully she manages to get the head in the coffin. The next day, July 6th, everyone is alive and back to normal. But no one remembers what happened. On the news, Asuka sees that the remains of a human skull were discovered by a construction worker in the creepy well at her school. Though none of the teens remember being friends, they are all selected to be on a school committee together. While walking to their meeting, Asuka drops Takahiro's tie clip. Takahiro picks it up and suddenly seems to remember everything. He runs to Asuka and gives her back the pin, telling her he has found her. Asuka smiles as if she, too, remembers. And with that, the movie ends. There is an after-credits scene that suggests the story is not yet over. The camera returns to a shot of the creepy well at the school and plummets down into the well's depths. At the bottom of the well, there is a crumpled-up newspaper with a headline that reads, "Second-grade girl brutally murdered in vacation home." It's the girl who was murdered whose body the teens had to find. But then the headline magically transforms in front of our eyes. The new headline reads, "Second-grade girl brutally murdered within amusement park grounds." The picture in the paper of the girl transforms to, from Miko Anayama age 8 to Asuka Morisaki age 8. As we come to the end of this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell so you never miss out on our new videos. Place your comment below to let us know what topics you are interested in knowing, and thanks for watching. Until then, keep enjoying.